What about a referral for an acupuncturist? I've looked at research. It shows that it can be really helpful with specific kinds of pain.
It's really not a convenient time right now.
But you look so good. It's a film from France, but obviously it was shot in the States. That's why the subtitles were there to kind of give you tribute to the filmmaker.
I loved this film because I personally live with epilepsy and have since the age of 2. And I also lived through being told that I was making up seizures, and that I was creating it on my own, and that it wasn't really a thing and it would just go away with time. And I'm currently in the process of, like, by life's work of making a film about what it's like to have an invisible disability and how people treat you. And I was just, that scene where she just wallops what is supposed to be a dummy or a doctor, I was like, that is exactly what you feel like. And they did such a good job of showing the immense rage on the inside of people not seeing you, not feeling what you're going through, and then her very polite smile on the outside and how nice she is to everyone she has to interact with. And there was a scene where they layered in the voices of, I'm assuming it's supposed to be the people who are in her world, who are just, you know, the sound of the parents. Well, we've supported you. What are you gonna do with your life? You can't stay in bed all day. All of these things that take people who live with invisible realities, which I personally believe is everyone, but there are some of us where it's like a diagnosis that you can name. I thought they did a really excellent job at making visible something that is inherently intangible. And the woman who played the part, showing that desire to want to die, and that the last scene for me, which is sort of the point always and what I've been exploring lately, is life wins. You know, her red lipstick wins. You get into that really dark place, you can have so many challenges, but to me that is what chronic health warriors do every day. They let life win, and I thought that film did a beautiful job of capturing that.
You have to keep a journal with all your symptoms and pain levels for 2 months, and then we could see.
Invisible disabilities, I know about this, and it was just interesting to me that this sort of stranger in the waiting room kind of inspired her to go on in some way, gave her the hope with the lipstick and the idea to kind of...
Yeah, and it's almost like she's the millennial and the other girl, and the girl is the baby boomer in a sense. It was like a reverse of generations, and in many ways it was kind of a good take on people in a sense.
Yeah, I took Gina and the lipstick another way. I found it, here you got 2 people suffering with illness trying to find a cure. You got one that's miserable and tripping the whole time, and you got another one that's having fun every minute of the way. And then she passed away suddenly, in a way that light can do, but she had fun right up into the last minute. She lived so in the dark until she found a reason to at least smile, and every day was a different adventure. So you got 2 people. The lipstick was that symbolism of, you know, we're going to go through things, we're gonna suffer. You can either try to find the good moments in between, or you can, you know, not look for the good moments. And so at the end she puts on the lipstick with a smile. And to me that was her, she's going to choose happiness where she can find it.
Yeah, and the lipstick gives us, the audience, our interpretation of what we're going to take from that symbolism, right? So it's kind of interesting. It's a great ending where it's like, it lets us kind of come up with our own conclusion, and it's a great conclusion as is.